And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the next episode of New Earth TV Live. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. So we are going to be doing some healing. We're going to do a new form of healing today as well, too. And we're going to be doing some Q&A here in a little bit also. But to start off the broadcast, why don't we just go ahead now and just take a moment. And blessings to you all. Thank you so much. We're now going to just go ahead and start off with some announcements. Beautiful, sacred geometrical clothing, apparel, and accessories imbued with spirit source energy to heal, rejuvenate, detoxify, and strengthen the body. Shop now at healingcodeshop.com.
The latest revelation in alternative healing has arrived. The Healing Code Cards, a spiritual technology unlike anything else. Through the power of sacred geometry imbued with pure source energy, physical ailments can become eliminated and detoxified from your body. 36 cards specifically designed to work on the major areas of the body, encouraging natural recovery and increased vitality. Working with the cards are easy, and their healing results are profound. Download our collection of free sample cards so you can experience results for yourself. And don't forget to view our customer testimonials. Our printed Healing Code card deck is available now with shipping available worldwide. Visit our website at healingcodecards.com.
And of course, regarding the Healing Code cards, the Healing Code Cards Energy Deck is going to be debuting on January 3rd, 2022, okay? And it's going to be coming out in digital version, so I'm going to be making the official announcement this Tuesday, because I'll have the graphic for it and everything. But yeah, January 3rd will be the digital edition of the Healing Code Cards Energy Deck, okay? So I'm going to have more information to come. I'm going to do some videos on the Energy Deck as well, too, because it's a very different type of deck in comparison to the Body and the Mind deck. It's more of a purification deck, a refinement deck, an optimization deck, an enhancement deck. It's really, really amazing. And different cards within the deck do different things. So I'll be talking more about that in the days to come. And of course, the printed version, the printed edition of the Healing Code Cards Energy Deck should be out around April or so. So it usually takes about 2.5 to 3 months to print them, to get them shipped to me, to arrive, and then to get them ready. So again, look for around April of 2022 for the Energy Deck printed edition, but the digital edition will be here on January 3rd. And of course, private sessions are available and still booking for February. Okay, so 1-to-1 private sessions, EQ methods, spirit insight sessions, and 3-question private email sessions are available. You can just go to newearthteachings.com. And of course, the Telegram group, Brad Johnson New Earth Insights, where I'm just posting my own posts on this particular group. You can just type that in when you're in Telegram, Brad Johnson New Earth Insights, and you can join up. And of course, if you go to the video description below, you'll see the link for my other group, which is New Earth Teachings group. And you can post comments. You can be part of a community there as well, too. That community is growing by leaps and bounds. So go ahead and check it out in the video description. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started today with New Earth TV Live. Like I said, we will be getting to Q&A here very shortly. We are going to be doing some distance healing requests first and foremost, and then we'll be tackling some questions here. So we'll probably do about 5 to 10 healing requests, and then we'll get into Q&A. All right, so we're going to start off at the top of the chat and just kind of work our way down. So Brad, what is the new type of healing today? Oh, I'm basically just referring to it as the healing power. Okay, so I'm just going to be guiding you guys through. So whether it's for yourself or for somebody else, I'll be guiding you through the entire process. It's actually quite simple and quite short, okay? But I'll be instructing the person I work with what they can do as we get into it, okay? So this one is from Tiffany. Hello, Tiffany. Tiffany says, "Hi, Brad. I'd like to request healing for myself. I don't like the term ADHD, but it's what I've been dealing with all my life. I like to be focused and finally self-sufficient. Thank you and happy holidays. Very good. All right, Tiffany. So yes, we will work through the healing power with you and me now. Okay? So Tiffany, here's what I'd like you to do. I just want you to place your hands upon the center of your chest. We're going to take some deep cleansing breaths. Okay? Okay, Tiffany, right now I just want you to close your eyes. And I want you to bring your attention completely to your heart. Okay? And I want you to imagine that your heart is completely transparent. You can see right into your heart. And in the center of the heart, you see a little spirit star. Okay, the star of spirit. And as you inhale and exhale, inhale, you're charging up that light. Exhale, you're making that light brighter and brighter. Okay? So a simple reinforcement affirmation that you can say is when it comes to your heart and the spirit light within it, my light is getting brighter and brighter. My light is getting brighter and brighter. My light is getting brighter and brighter. And what this is doing is this is bringing you closer and closer to perfection. Okay? So as you say that, it's just within your mind, my light is getting brighter and brighter. My light is getting brighter and brighter. My light is getting brighter and brighter. Okay? And so again, as you're breathing in and breathing out, you're just seeing that light encompassing your entire body, encompassing your environment, encompassing the entire planet, just making it bigger and bigger and bigger, bringing you closer and closer to perfection. So Tiffany, go ahead and do that now. And the touching of spirit is upon you. Be well and blessed, dear daughter. And again, just taking that deep breath in, deep breath out. And I want you just to absorb all of that light back into you. Okay, so if you made it all the way out into the earth and beyond, I want you just to take all that light now and bring it back into you. Okay. And as you're bringing it back into you now, you're just changing your reinforcement affirmation. I am better and better. 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 I want that light just to return back to your heart, and you will conclude with saying, I am perfection. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, so thank you very much, Tiffany. Let me know how you're feeling after that practice. Okay? Blessings to you, and thank you very much. Okay? So, going down the list here a bit more. Okay, this is from Sabrina. Sabrina says, Merry Christmas, everybody. I request for healing for myself, having still anxiety and fears of the vaccine mandate in Germany. Can't stop it. Thank you. Okay, no problem. We will work on that now. Okay? So, Sabrina, we're going to take some deep cleansing breaths. Okay? Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Okay, so Sabrina, I want you to look into your heart right now, seeing the heart is completely transparent. I want you to see that little spirit star contained in the center of the heart. Okay, and now you're just, with your breath, deep breath in, deep breath out, widening that light, making it brighter and brighter and brighter. Okay, and you're using that reinforcement affirmation. As far as the spirit light in my heart goes, it's getting brighter and brighter. 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 Okay? And the more that you're making this brighter and brighter, you're bringing yourself closer to perfection. The more that it's brighter, you're bringing yourself closer and closer to perfection. So make that light bright and beautiful and strong and spacious and expansive. Okay? And the touch of Spirit is now upon you, dearest Sabrina. Blessings to you. Beautiful peace, perfection in this moment. To you, dearest daughter. Okay, and Sabrina, I just want you now to bring that light, starting to absorb it back into yourself. Okay, feeling that light returning back into you. Okay. And as it's returning back into you, you're just saying that reinforcement affirmation. I am getting better and better. I'm 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 getting better and better. And just returning that to your heart, and you're closing that off with the affirmation, I am perfection. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Thank you very much, Sabrina. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know how that practice was for you. Okay? Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, and Scotty says something here very encouraging. Wishing everyone a blessed Christmas day. Keep raising your vibrations to heal the globe. May peace be with you all. Indeed. Great blessing there, Scotty. Thank you for that. Okay, this is a request here from Moya. Moya says, hello, Brad. I request healing for my brother-in-law, Naim. Hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Naim, I guess I'll refer to him as that way. Okay. All right, so I'm basically just going to be working with his higher self here, Moya. Okay. So I'm just going to take a moment now, calling in Naim's higher self. And blessings to your name. Touch of Spirit is upon you now. Eternal peace, infinite bliss, infinite blessings to you, dear son. Okay, thank you, Moya. Your brother-in-law is going to be feeling much, much better. Okay? He's very well blessed. Okay? Blessings to you both. Thank you very much. Okay? Okay, going down the list here a bit more. Okay. Okay, this is a question from Jonah. Now, Jonah, I'm not sure if you're actually asking for a healing request, but you basically just want an explanation. We don't really want to get into that, guys. It's not so much about trying to explain about why an injury has come upon you. In that sense, the simple answer is that all of your decisions have brought you up to that point. The way that you think, the choices that you have made, how you have carried yourself out through your life has brought you up to that point. Okay? We do not want to dwell on our sickness. Okay? This is something that I'm realizing as well too. If we continue to dwell on our sickness and try to wonder about the how, or the why, or the when, or the where, you are just giving so much more power to that sickness, and your intellectual dial is going to go up to the level of 10. And you're just telling yourself, oh my goodness, how did I have this? How did this happen? My shoulder, my right trap, my bulge disc, my pinched nerve has been over a pain. How can I get insight on this, etc.? No. Okay? That's not going to help you, Jonah. Okay? What's going to help you is the light inside your heart. What's going to help you is your healing power. What's going to help you is your own inner strength. What's going to help you is your own divine love. You want to see yourself as perfect. Okay? This is very much like what Jesus has said, right? Just be perfect, even as your heavenly Father is perfect. Okay? That is the greatest statement regarding healing that there is. Okay? If I keep saying, oh, woe is me, there's a bulge disc, and I'm wondering how this has happened, I wonder how this has taken place, why my shoulder is so hurting, why I have this disease, why I have this injury, this is what you're doing with your pain body. Why is this happening? Why is this taking place? Why did this take place? Why did this take place? Why did this take place? Look where your pain body is. Okay? Look where your love is. That's not going to heal you, Jonah. Okay? You're making it worse. So, instead, I'm looking inside that light inside my heart, and I'm brightening it up, and I'm making it brighter and brighter, and brighter and brighter, and brighter and brighter, and brighter and brighter, and brighter and brighter. Okay? So as it's expanding, as it's getting wider and wider and wider, you're expanding your field. You're expanding your bliss. You're expanding your faith. Okay? That's why we're doing this. This is why you see your heart is transparent. This is why you're seeing Spirit's star. And you're seeing it getting brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. And you're expanding it throughout the entire cosmos. It's getting brighter and brighter. It's getting brighter and brighter. It's getting brighter and brighter. Okay? I do some work on you. And I tell you, okay, I want you to contract all that energy back into yourself. And as you're contracting it back into yourself, I'm getting better and better. 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 Okay? You can do this in your own time. You don't need me. Okay? So all I want you to do is I want you just to expand your heart. Okay? I'm doing some work on you in the background. But you're, like I said, all the healing's coming through you. Okay? So you're expanding that. That is the nature of your faith. The light is your faith. The light is your love. The light is your strength. The light is your godliness. Okay? And this is why you're making that aura, you're making that light as big as the cosmos itself. And then we contract. Okay? So Jonah, do you want to do that with me? I'm going to assume you said yes. Okay? Guys, I don't care what you have. Okay? I don't care if you have an injury. I don't care if you have an illness. I don't care if you have an ailment. I don't care if you have a disease. I don't care any of that stuff. Okay? It means nothing to me. And it really should mean nothing to you, because you are now seeing who you truly are as spirit. And that's what's going to bring you into perfection. Okay? So, Jonah, let's take 3 deep breaths in and out. Okay? Closing your eyes now, seeing your heart as transparent. Seeing that little spirit star in your heart. If you can't see it, just feel it and know that it's there. Okay? So now we're going to expand that light. Okay, as we expand that light, we're seeing it's getting brighter and brighter. 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 Okay, you can say this out loud or in your mind, whichever you prefer. It's getting brighter and brighter. 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 Okay, but just expand that light. Okay, just keep focusing on that now. Infinite peace, infinite blessing be upon you, Jonah. Infinite love and infinite harmony be with you now, dearest daughter. Okay. Jonah, now I want you to see all that light starting to return back to you. You're absorbing that light back into you. So as far as you've expanded it out, you're bringing it back. Okay? As you're bringing it back, you are saying, I'm getting better and better. 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 You're bringing it all back into the heart. And you end with, I am perfection. Okay? Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay? Jonah, let me know how you're feeling. All right? Thank you very much. Okay, going down the list now. So we're already getting some questions here, guys. I'm going to get to your questions here in just a few minutes, okay? So just give me a moment here, just going down the list. Tiffany says, that was refreshing. Thanks, Brad. I'm better and better. Wonderful, okay? Tiffany, I want you to keep practicing that, okay? I want you to practice that as often as you can each day, okay? Sit in a chair, sit on your couch, right? If you're in your car, pull over to the side of the road, whatever you got to do. I want you to practice that frequently each day. Everybody I've worked with today, I want you to practice this frequently throughout your day, okay? Just expanding your light. That's all you're doing. You're expanding your light. It's getting brighter and brighter. Then at some point, you contract it in, you're going to feel an impulse, okay? You'll feel a moment when it's, okay, now it's time to contract that light back in, okay? I don't want you to do it. I want your spirit to do it, okay? Your spirit is expanding your light. And your spirit is contracting that light, right? So as you expand it, I'm getting brighter and brighter, or it's getting brighter and brighter, I should say. It's getting brighter and brighter. And as you're contracting it, I'm getting better and better. I'm getting better and better. And you end, I am perfection. Okay? Keep doing it. Do this frequently. I can pretty much say to you, and if you're doing this very frequently, right, you just lost count of how many times you're doing it, within 24 to 48 hours, you're going to feel like a completely brand new person. Okay? Within 24 to 48 hours. Just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Okay? As often as you can. You're going to feel like a whole new person. Okay? All right. So just going down the list here. Okay, here's one from Sean. Sean says, healing requests, my lower back. So curious about the healing power. New tech. Well, this isn't new tech, guys. This is you. Okay? This is your spirit. This is you working. Okay? So, hands upon the center of your chest. Take some deep breaths in and out. Okay? So, Sean, with your eyes closed now, seeing your heart completely transparent, seeing that spirit star directly in the center of your heart. Okay? Now, your spirit is expanding the brightness of that light. It's getting brighter and brighter. 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 Okay, continue. Move that forward. Say that in your mind or out loud, whichever you prefer. It's getting brighter and brighter. Okay? Divine blessings and infinite peace to you, dearest son. Okay? Now, Sean, I want you to feel all that light that you've been radiating outwards. We're turning it back to you now. Feel the spirit impulse. Just bring it back in now. As you're bringing it back into yourself, I'm getting better and better. 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 Okay? And that's all contracting and absorbing back into the heart. And we end, I am perfection. Sean, all of your conflicts are now gone. Okay? Let me know how you feel. Thank you so much. Okay? So we had a donation here. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, this is from Big DAG. Thank you very much for your donation. I appreciate that. Okay, we're going to probably take about one or two more healing requests, guys, and we're going to get into Q&A. Okay. Octavio makes the suggestion, can you end this session with a general healing? We could probably do that. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. You guys just have to remind me at the end. Sometimes I forget these things, but at the very end of the broadcast today, we'll do a final general healing for everybody, okay? Brooke says, hi, Brad. I would like to request healing for my dad, Ed, who is dealing with Parkinson's and immobility. Okay? Your dad, Ed. All right. So I will call forward Ed's higher self. Okay, very good. Okay. Thank you very much, Brooke. Spirit has touched your father. Okay? Blessings to him. And I'd like you to do some work with him as well, too. Okay? I just want you to, again, just doing the exact same thing as I'm telling you today. Expand your light, right? And that light is for your father. Okay? You're just sending your light to your father as you make it bigger and bigger and bigger. So this is what you're telling yourself. How much do I truly love my father? Right? And your light is going to tell you. Okay? And all of that light is going to be for your father. As you contract it back into you, okay, you're contracting your father's light back into him at the same time. As you expand your light, you're expanding his light. As you're contracting your light, you're contracting his light. As you're saying, getting better and better, you're saying that to him. Okay? You end with, I am perfection. You're saying that for him too. Okay? So your light is his light. Remember that. Okay? Work with that frequently. Repetition, repetition, repetition. But he is already well. He is already well. Okay? Thank you very much. Okay. And Zosie, thank you very much. Blessings from Hungary. Great to see it. Great to see it. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so Scotty asks, question, I'm working with my inner child. May I ask for a group healing? We're going to do that at the end of the broadcast, guys. Okay, so just tune into that. We're going to do a group healing at the end. Okay? So like I said, I'm doing my best to remember that. Sometimes I forget these things, but you guys can remind me in case I forget. Okay. Okay, Karen has a very interesting question here. Karen says, I wonder, could we change the mind of the governments by sending them love altogether? You don't have to change their mind, Karen, okay? What you're doing is you're just reminding them. You're reminding them of who they are, right? If we're changing spirit, we're just playing with psychic phenomena. That's not the idea, because that becomes unnatural, right? If we're trying to give a person a mind trick or a mind control, come on, you don't want to do this, you want to do something else, no. That's just a bunch of psychism phenomena, and that really doesn't have that much power to it, okay? What you want to do is you want to see them as souls, okay? You want to touch their heart, and all you want to do is just completely flood them with healing power. You want to completely flood them with the divine power. See? How do we do that? We brighten our light inside the heart, expanding it further and further through the cosmos. Then we get that impulse, that intuition. We're contracting it back. Okay? So as you expand your light, you're expanding their light. As you're contracting your light, saying you're getting better and better, you're contracting their light. Okay? And you say, I am perfection, you're saying that for them at the same time. Okay? We want to see the perfection in ourselves and the perfection in everybody else, because everybody is a child of God. It does not matter what their orientations within their ego is doing. It does not matter the thickness of their ignorance. It does not matter the contamination of their mind. Okay? It goes back to what Jesus said, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Okay? And this is the way. Right? Like I said, I give you guys insight reports and I tell you what's happening. But altogether, the most important thing is that we're seeing them as ourselves, right? We have to look back because some point in our life we felt misguided, right? Maybe we weren't doing as much of the ego ignorance, but nonetheless we still felt misguided, and something pulled us into this realization saying that I can go beyond this. This is not who I truly am, right? So this is what we're doing here, okay? So don't worry so much about the governments. Think of the people, okay? The people in the governments, okay? I don't care who they are. I don't care if they're devil worshippers, okay? They just need it the most because they are in the greatest forms of lack. They have these heavy covers of fog around them, okay? But you're expanding their light at the same time, and guess what? They can't do anything about that. It's from their spirit, okay? Spirit is greater than mind. Spirit is greater than body. So this is what we're doing for them, okay? This is why I wanted to introduce this brand new healing power together with all of you today. I'm going to be expanding upon this in the weeks to come because there are going to be some future challenges that I'm going to be bringing out through the New Earth Teachings channel, okay? So keep working with this and expand your light, and you're expanding their light at the same time, all right? Thank you, Karen, for that. Okay. Okay, we're going to take one more healing request, guys, and we're going to go into Q&A, and then I said at the end of the broadcast we'll do a group healing. Okay. Let's see here. Where was I? Sabrina says, thank you, Brad, for your help. I suddenly started crying and crying. Oh, wonderful. Blessings, Sabrina. That's great. That is you coming back into your perfect blueprint. Okay. So that's what we're doing, guys. We want to cry. We want to be emotional. We want to let it all out. Okay. This is why I want you to have a very tender moment with yourself, because God is tender with you. Okay. Here's God. Here's God right here. Here's the divine. Here's the mother. Here's the father. Here's the creator. Here's the one. Right here. Okay? That's why we're expanding this out. And that's why we're contracting it. And that's why we're ending with I am perfection. Okay? And this is why I say keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. You're unraveling your tapestry. You're unraveling your true nature. Okay? Wonderful, Sabrina. Thank you for the reply. Okay. Going down the list here a bit more. And Karina, you're new to the channel. Welcome. Thanks for being here today. And Merry Xmas to everybody else. Guys, thank you. I appreciate that. I just say happy solstice, happy present moment. That's the best way I can say it. Just happy here and the now. Blessings here and the now, right? Okay. So we're going to see if we can take one more healing request, and we're going to go to questions. Okay, this one here is from Danny. Danny says, hi, can I request healing for my wife, Jennifer, as she's in the hospital alone battling cancer for the next 6 weeks? Absolutely. Okay. And like I said, guys, I'm going to do a group healing at the end, so if I don't get around to you, join me with the group healing. Okay? Okay, Danny, yes, we will do this for Jennifer. So, Danny, if you want to do this along with me, you certainly can. Okay, you can just follow what I'm doing. And you're just kind of in the background, like I said, as you're expanding your light, you're expanding her light. As you're contracting your light, you're contracting her light. As you say, I am perfection, you're saying to her, she is perfection. All right? Okay, here we go. So, hands on the center of the chest, deep breath in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Okay, Danny, or Jennifer. All right, sorry, I'm talking to Jennifer. Danny, I'm also saying to you, okay, close your eyes, and you can expand your light, okay? Remember, getting brighter and brighter, getting brighter and brighter. Okay, so Jennifer can come to me now as her higher self. And Danny, blessings to both you and your wife Jennifer. She is well. Okay? So keep working with your light. Contribute that to your wife. Okay? As you're getting better and better, as is she. As you are perfection, as is she. Thank you very much. Okay, everybody. And Jenny, you can let me know how your wife is doing. Right? If you want to drop me an email, you can let me know. To others as well, too. If I've worked with another person during your time, drop me an email. Let me know how they're doing. Okay? Thank you very much. Okay. So like I said, end of the broadcast, group healing. Okay? All right. So someone says here, I live in a house of anger. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. This is something very, very important that we all truly have to realize. I want you just to open up your ears right now, and I want you to listen very carefully. Okay? Anger will defeat you if that is the only thing you're willing to feed. Okay? Fear will defeat you if that is the only thing you want to feed. Sadness will defeat you if that is the only thing that you want to feed. Lack will defeat you if that is the only thing you're looking to feed. Okay? Now, what happens when we switch gears? What happens when we flip the switch? What happens when we turn something around? We look at its opposite. Okay? Do you guys remember last week when I was on New Earth TV Live here, and I was telling you guys about looking in the mirror? Okay? Either it was last week or the week before that. Okay? Where we're doing cord removal. Okay? If you guys are tuning into cord removal healing, remember what I say is that you're getting out of bed, you're going into your bathroom mirror, and you're looking into your eyes. And you're seeing the opposite of your suffering. Okay? If you live in a house of anger, so what's the opposite of anger? It's happiness. It's joy. It's love. So, sweet Rochelle, what you need to do is you need to start expanding your light, just as you're seeing this happen here. Okay? Because I can tell you, people in the chat are doing this with me. Okay? We do not want to wallow in the idea of anger. If we complain, how much does complaining do for you? Have you been able to extend your life because you complain? Have you been able to extend your life because you argue? Because you wallow in the suffering that you know you do not want. But the reason why you keep it around is because you think you're helpless. You think you're weak. You think you don't have the power. You're in a mortal dilemma. Okay? Guys, when you are bashing yourself into the ground, you are performing spiritual malpractice on yourself. Okay? We basically look at the medical field and say, oh, yeah, there's doctor malpractice, there's medical malpractice. When we bash ourselves into the ground, and when we give ourselves the nature of excuses to thinking that we have no power, you are committing malpractice on yourself. Okay? You are completely, voluntarily injuring yourself. Nothing is greater than the power of consciousness. And guess what, guys? Really listen to this. You are consciousness. You are pure light. You are God consciousness. And when you start doing this, just like I've demonstrated today, guys, just do this. Just repeat exactly what I'm telling you here. Rochelle, you will no longer live in a house of anger because that anger will be transmuted. You will start to see change happen. You will see yourself change. Because you are choosing and saying, well, even though I live in a house of anger, or I live in a neighborhood full of angry people, I'm not going to be angry. Because I have nothing to be angry about. Because I see my light. Because I see my heart. Because I see the beauty of who I truly am beyond form. Beyond mind. I see light. And I'm going to work with that light. I'm going to expand that light because it all starts here in the heart. It's that spirit star. And I'm making it bigger and bigger and brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter until it's all throughout the cosmos. Is it touching my house? Well, of course. It's touching the entire cosmos. And then I get that impulse. I'm getting better and better. I'm getting better and better. Okay? And you can also say, the house is getting better and better. 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 Okay? I am perfection. The house is perfection. Repetition. 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 But the thing is, you have to be willing to do this. I cannot do anything for you. Okay? Through cooperation, incredible things come. So, this again is what I want to remind you people. Remind everybody. Okay? As long as you're willing to cooperate with what I'm sharing with you, you are going to have revelations in your life. You are going to see yourself as a completely new person. You are going to see yourself in complete and total harmony. Just follow what I'm sharing you with me. And that's the cooperation we need, right? So if a person says, oh, your bread, I'm feeling rotten to the core. Are you willing to change it? No. Well, I can't do anything to you. Come back when you're ready to change. Okay? Simple as that. If you guys are doing this with me and you're cooperating with me, you're seeing the change. You're seeing what it's doing to you. Okay? And it's the simplest thing. Guys, I'm not teaching you rocket science here. Okay, this is not rocket science. This is not quadratic equations. This is not calculus. This is not trigonometry. Okay? 3-year-old kids can do this. 4-year-old kids, 5-year-old kids can do this. If I go to a kindergarten class and I sit down with the kindergartners, I'll say, okay, guys, we're going to now start doing the healing power. Ooh, nice. Okay? And I will guide them through exactly as I've guided through you. I can pretty much guarantee you that practically every kid in that class will get this. Okay? The reason why you guys are in such resistance is because your intellect is tuned up to the max. It's off the charts. And you will not accept anything that you cannot experience with your own senses. And that's where there's a weakness. You need to go within. You need to look at the inner sense. You need to look at the inner clarity. And you need to dial down that intellect to a level of 1. It's at minimal level. Because that's where you're a kid again. That's where you're the inner child. That's what's going to make the difference. Okay? So work together in cooperation with what I'm teaching you guys. And you will not live in this world that you're constantly feeding. You don't know that you're even doing this. Brad, there's a situation so bad in Germany. So what? Does it have to affect you? No, it doesn't. If you are perfection, nothing in this world touches you. Does not matter what's happening in the world. Does not matter what's happening in your country. Because now you're taking your light and you're seeing it as everybody else's. Right? Your entire country of Germany and its population, you're expanding their light at the same time you're expanding yours. You're contracting their light at the same time you're contracting yours. And you come back into the heart. I'm getting better and better. The people of Germany are getting better and better. They're getting better and better. They're getting better and better. They're getting better and better. And you have 100% faith in that because this is telling you where your faith is. That's how expansive your energy field is. That's your faith. That's your love. That's your strength. Okay? That's what you're doing. Stop concerning about the natural cycles of the world. It's not for you to control. It's not for you to have power over. It's not also for you to concern about. Just work with people. Work with yourself. Work with people. Let the cycles of the world be the cycles of the world. Stop trying to make it your business. It's not your business. Okay? This cycle that's happening right now, this transitional time that's taking place, stop making it your personal responsibility. It's not your work. Your work is your own expansion. Your work is helping others. That's it. Okay? You leave the cycles of the world to God. This is God's world, not yours. Okay? So all of these natural cycles that need to come in, you just follow your heart. Right? Some people will go out into the streets and they'll protest because that's them following their hearts. Some people will go and they'll educate people. That's them following their hearts. But as long as you keep worrying about all this time, what are you doing to yourself? You're shriveling yourself up till you're the size of a raisin inside. Okay? That doesn't help you. That doesn't help anybody. So you want to break out of that mentality. That's a trance-hypnotic program called fear. So we're getting out of that. Okay? If you guys have been watching my channel, if you have not, go watch my videos. Go watch my lives. Okay? Watch my New Earth Insights. Watch my New Earth Practices. Watch New Earth TV Live. Watch the CRH, cord removal healing. Go watch the BCR technique. Okay? You guys know this. How to flip things around. If here's fear, right here's fear, here's love. And that is what I'm deciding to focus on. I don't care if anyone joins me or not. I focus on love. Okay? And that's what you do. Now you expand your energy. Just like I've been teaching you guys today. This is the healing power. Get over the trance-hypnotic programming of your fear. Because that's all it is. It's a program. You can't touch it. You can't touch it with the physical hands. It's just existing in here. It's the ego. Okay? If you guys have been watching my channel for now, you know how to clear away the ego. You know how to do it. If you don't, watch the videos. Watch BCR technique. Go do the 30-day challenge. Watch the cord removal healing. Right? Do the challenge. Watch the previous New Earth TV lives. Watch the New Earth practices. Okay? Watch my other videos on my channel where I talk about these things. That's it. Get on your own side. Be perfect as your Father and Mother in heaven is perfect. All right? Thank you very much. Okay. So going down the list here. Okay, so Bhumika, I did get your donation here. Thank you very much. Like I said, join me at the end of the group today, or the end of the broadcast. We're going to do a group healing, okay? And you can do that for your father as well, too. Okay? All right. Just going down the list. Okay. So like I said, Bhumika, just join me at the end of the group, okay? And like I said, I just want you to expand your light, and you're sending that to your father, okay? Because I'm going to be sending the light to every single person who's doing this with me, okay? So just do it with me at the end, okay? So let me just go through the chat here, just seeing if we have some Q&A. So now it's time, guys. You have Q&A time, okay? So if you want to ask me questions, if you want to ask Spirit questions, you go for it, okay? Don't be shy. It's 179 of you on right now, so that's quite enough for some questions here. Yeah, so like I said, guys, whenever you're noticing that your country is ramping up the agenda a lot more and more, don't worry about it. That's all part of it. This is great. That's fantastic. What causes somebody to ramp something up? Because what they've been doing isn't working. And believe me, there's a glass ceiling to how far they can go. And they're almost about to bonk their head against that glass ceiling. It's like I said, you do not have to be concerned about the cycles that are going on right now, right? Some people are talking about Germany right now. That they're really, really ramping it up. They're really, really ramping up. So what? So what? They can only go up as high as the glass ceiling allows them. And they're only ramping it up because what they have been doing doesn't work. People are protesting this. Oh, yeah? Well, we're ramping up more. Go ahead. I don't care. Go for it. Knock yourself out. Go ahead. Give me more restrictions. What are you going to do? You're going to take my breath away? You're going to take away the air that I'm breathing? No. You're going to take away the place where I live? No. So what am I concerned about? You're going to take God away from me? No. What can you do? You can't do anything to me. Okay? This is the idea. This is, again, just all part of a great cleanup that's taking place upon the planet. We all know that pretty much the governments, as they currently stand, are running with the tyrannical model. And that's all part of the plan. It's exactly what they're meant to do. They're ramping themselves up to the highest degree possible until they bump their head on the glass ceiling, and then they can do no more. and now that government implodes. Do you guys think that they're honestly going to get away with all the stuff that they're doing right now? Right? If you think that, you're deluding yourself completely. They can't get away with this stuff. They've completely exposed themselves. They are as clear as glass of what they truly represent, and the people keep opposing them. The people keep saying, nope, we're not going to follow what you want. I listen to my heart. I listen to what I know is true and what is right. And they're going crazy. Why can't we control? All right, take more stuff away from them. Take more material stuff. I don't care. Go ahead. Here's my wallet. Go ahead and take it. I don't care. Here's my driver's license. Go ahead and take it. I don't care. I am untouchable. You have nothing to threaten me with. You're gonna threaten me with material goods? Oh no. Whatever shall I do? Right? That's simply how I see it. So like I said, this is the whole idea. They can't take your breath away. They can't take God away from you. What are they going to take away? Material stuff? Big effing deal. Right? You got food in your house. You're with your family. You're encouraging them. You're telling them to work with the healing power now. Okay? And even if they're not, you're doing it on your own, and you're doing it with them in spirit. What do they have to threaten you? Nothing. Because that's how weak they are. They are weak because they think that the whole life is a material world. And that's where the weakness is, right? Stand in your light, stand in your heart, stand in your truth, and you'll be fine. Okay? This is not going to last much longer. It's all at a point of the grand finale right now. Like I said, December and January are really the end of the critical months. Once we get through January, then we're going to see some new things unraveling. Okay? This is the critical time right now. There's a Vedic astrologer on YouTube known as Jonah. Okay? She's an excellent astrologer. Like I said, I used to look into Vedic astrology myself, and I discovered her channel as well too. She's great, right? A lot of the information that she shares with astrology, Vedic astrology that is phenomenal. Okay? And one of the things that she says is that between now and January 15th, we're at what's known as the tail of the scorpion. Okay? This is where things heat up the most. And like again, I completely confirm all these things that she says. When she says these things, I don't just take her word for it. I go in and I look into these things as well too, and I confirm it. She says, yeah, it's absolutely true. So right now we're almost at the end of the tail end of the scorpion. Okay? Where the scorpion just keeps stinging, where there keeps being scandals, right? All this stuff is happening. And December and January are those heated months. Okay? But after we get through January and we come into February, there's going to be a new horizon. This is where I say it's the turning of the tide. Okay? Turning of the tide will come around late January, early February. Okay? That's when the tide turns. That's when there's a lot more exposures. That's when there's a lot more truth being revealed. Okay? Right now, we're just letting the waves crash down upon us, but we're on this nice boat and we're taken care of. Okay? This is an inward time. So again, wherever action you feel you need to do, go ahead and do it. If you feel like you want to be out in the streets, working together with other people, do it. Be with your tribe. Okay? Doesn't mean your family. Okay? Your biological family may not be your tribe. I'm talking about being with your soul tribe. Okay? The people that are of like mind, the people that you're talking to, people in your area, right? Maybe you go to these group outings and you start meeting these people and they feel the same way as you do. That's your family. Okay, those are the people you want to be around with. Work with them. Now you no longer feel alone. You feel completely in the harmony of your soul tribe. Okay? So biological family is not always your soul tribe. You have to remember this. Okay? What about my mom? What about my dad? What about my brother? What about my sister? What did I just teach you to do about the healing power? Okay? Send them love, but don't spend so much of your time trying to convince people who don't want to be convinced. Okay? Leave them alone. Just work with them in silence, in spirit. Okay? But stop trying to convince people who don't want to be convinced. Instead, go to your soul tribe with people who think like you do and spend time with them. Those are the people you need to spend time with the most, not your biological family. Okay? Because that is you bringing your own reinforcement. So, oh my goodness, there's people like me that are thinking like me. that they're doing this work like I am. It's wonderful to be around these people, whether I'm meeting them in person or whether I'm talking to them online. It's my tribe. That's who I have to be with. That's the true family. That's the soul family, okay? It's not always your biologicals, okay? Your biologicals most of the time are karmic in alignment, okay? You basically have bullies and you have aggressors, okay? And you have arguments and all this with people that are just very argumentative. And they've come from other lifetimes, and they've been positioned here to helping you break free of the chains pertaining to what they represent. Okay? A lot of our biological family are really just, in many ways, bullies that we have encountered in other lifetimes, and we've been contracted with them here to say, I'm getting out of this bully situation. I'm getting out of the idea of the victim consciousness, and I'm coming into harmony. A lot of our families are intertwined in that way. Okay? And that's not for everybody. There's people who get along great with their mom and dad. Everybody's different, but through a lot of the people I've talked to, there's been so much adversarial nature between their mom and their dad, their brother and their sister, right? Their husband and their kids. This is all part of karmic alignment, right? You're working together in breaking out of patterns, and they are the core reminders of those patterns. Once you break free from them, you're able to break free from anything, right? And that's the whole idea. And like I said, just as I taught you, healing power, that's what you do. And now you just start thinking differently. You start acting differently. You start working differently. And now new things start to show themselves. So please remember this. Keep this in mind. Be with your soul tribe, your soul family, not the biological. If your biological family is not in the soul tribe, let them be for now. Go to your soul tribe. Okay? All right. Going down the list here a bit more. Okay. Yeah, Mystic Mimi says, I want to request healing for all parents who have lost their children. Guys, we're doing a group healing at the end, so I want you to focus on that, okay? If you want to focus on all parents who have lost their children, that's where you come in, okay? We're going to do this at the end of the broadcast, okay? Be patient. We'll get there. Emil says, hi, Brad. Has there been any military movements by the White Hats in South Africa? The entire country is covered with white hats, or again, not as I call white hats, but counter forces, okay? Guys, these guys are like ninjas, okay? They do not show themselves in public. They are silent. They are doing everything by the scene. But what is happening, there is a gigantic global operation taking place, okay? Where a lot of these countries are going to be shifting at the same time. Okay, so there's positioning in place. There's making sure that everything is in alignment. We're making sure that the people are also at critical mass. When they're in a state of critical mass, there's a command. That command comes together, and now we start seeing the transitional governments coming together. Okay, we're going to see this happening next year. Okay, it may be different for certain countries. They're operating on different levels because there's different levels of the counter forces. But nonetheless, there is altogether a big synchronization. And this synchronization comes from the beginning of new cycles that are going to be coming next year. That's introducing the idea of the year of action, the year of justice, the year of healing. So yes, I've already looked into South Africa in the past. Okay, they already have counter forces there. Okay, I would say the entire continent of Africa has counter forces all over it. Okay? Europe has full of counter forces. Asia is full of counter forces. Australia and New Zealand is full of counter forces. Okay? North America, South America, full of counter forces. They're everywhere. Okay? And I mean everywhere. So again, things look rough now because that's the cycle. This is the cycle that we have to get through. Okay? The cycle is turning. And the gears have to keep turning, and then there comes a certain point where the gears shift. Right now, we're turning the gears that represent this challenging time because it's all about creating as much uproar as possible to reaching critical mass country by country on the entire planet. That when it reaches 2/3 majority on the planet pertaining to critical mass, that's where things go into change. That's where things all start to happen. It's a tally up point right now. We're following a cycle. Okay? So yes, South Africa has counter forces. Okay? So yes, they're already basically rounding up a lot of their leaders in the background. But again, it's all part of a stage play. Like I said, there's actors here on the stage, and there's just a lot of fumbling around behind the curtain because a lot of things are being rearranged. And then there will be a say, okay, go. Curtain will be pulled open. Actors will look what's behind them. It's not what they expect. They dart off the stage. Okay? That's what's happening. This is happening in practically every country that has been hit by this agenda. Okay? That's what I can tell you. This is what Spirit has told me multiple times through pretty much every country. There's not one country I haven't looked at because I've had a lot of people give me readings and saying, Brad, what about the Netherlands? Brad, what about Russia? Brad, what about Germany? Brad, what about South Africa? Yep, same thing. Now, they have their own appropriation for the transitional effect, right? Each country has its own transitional plan. But it's all the same thing. I'm seeing the counter forces everywhere. Everywhere, guys. There's not one country that I have not seen that does not have counter forces in it. Okay? That's letting you know. Wherever there has been the corrupt, the counter forces are there. But again, we're going through a cycle. It has to make its course. It has to take its course. And at some particular point, the curtain gets yanked open, and now there's a great reveal. Okay? We are so imminent for that. This is what's taking place. If you guys don't believe me, look into this yourself. Go into your heart, ask Spirit about this, and you'll hear you're getting the same thing. There you go. This is what I'm seeing with more and more people. I'm hearing more and more people saying, yeah, I'm listening to what Brad's saying, or I'm listening to what Janine's saying, and I'm getting the same thing. I'm getting the same. Yeah, me too. I'm getting the same thing. I'm getting the same. You see? This is what I'm seeing. More and more people are seeing the same thing. Did you guys know that recently the FDA granted these anti-COVID pills to happen? That's counterforce. Some people say, Brad, is this the pill I'm talking about? What other pill do you think I'm talking about? This is it. Like I said, it's just a disguised name that's basically hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin in disguise. They've already gotten their FDA approval now. Exactly as I said would happen. Okay? It's all going to plan. So again, as we move into 2022, we're going to see that in the months ahead that these pills are going to roll out. The vaccines themselves will be moved into a voluntary status, and then they will plummet away. They will fade off into the mists. Okay? That's where we're going. That's where we're going to see as we move into 2022. Okay? We start going to the first quarter, we go into a little bit of the early second quarter, and we start seeing incredible things transforming, right? March, April, and even beyond April, where I talked about the end of the COVID, going all the way up to June and July. Incredible changes taking place. 2022 is really going to be a great changing year. Okay? I've referred to it as a golden year. I'm even saying right now this is kind of a silver year. It's great that these things are happening the way that they are. Okay? I know you guys won't agree with me on that. Okay? What are you talking about? What do you mean things are great? Because look at how people are standing up. Look at how people are continuing to retaliate, how people are coming together, working together, finding their soul tribes, and they're completely standing against the face of adversity. That's beautiful. That's really wonderful to see. That's why I'm happy to see this time. Okay? It's the time where we're standing up. So again, like I said, I see things that maybe some cannot see because I'm looking at the signposts, not the drama that's in front of my face. All right? Okay, going down the list here a bit more. Yeah, Sabrina already answered the question. Okay, how are things going? How are things doing the next time in Germany due to COVID and the government? Things are going ahead as planned, exactly as they need to be. Okay? So like I said, you're going to experience some tough times right now between December and January. When you get into February, things are going to start shifting. Okay? Things are probably going to start shifting even within these months. Okay? A lot of things is taking place right now. But again, it's meant to be in the silence. Okay? We're not trying to blow the whistle and just jump out of the curtain and surprise yet. Things need to come together. Okay? This is all part of, again, the realignment, all the moving in the background behind the curtain, everything being repositioned. It's all about to happen. Okay? December, January, then we're going to get into some really interesting stuff after that. Okay? Guys in Dohos says, hey Brad, what about Lithuania? Never heard anyone speak about that yet. Okay? Well, guys, how about we do something here? How about I do a little bit of a tarot right now for Lithuania? And it's true, I actually haven't had anybody talk about Lithuania with me yet. Okay, how's the situation going pertaining to Lithuania? But I can pretty much tell you it'll be about the same thing as I've been sensing with many other countries all together. Okay, so we'll just say that to Spirit right now, to the tarot. Okay, what is the current situation pertaining to Lithuania at this time? How are things going in Lithuania? What's the outlook pertaining to Lithuania right now? Okay, so I'm going to give you guys an unbiased perspective of this. How's good old Lithuania doing? Never been to Lithuania. Maybe someday I'll have to go there. Okay, well, it's about to flip on its head, guys. Okay, things are about to flip around. Okay, presently, we're looking at this. Okay, everything's under control. Okay, they're basically getting set up. They're ready to take down a lot of these guys. Everything is basically just kind of a waiting game right now. Okay, there's a waiting game taking place, and this is similar to so many other countries that I'm getting. Okay. So we got the Ten of Pentacles here. We got the Five of Swords. We got the Hanged Man. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is all going to flip around. So again, everything's set up. And like I said, I see so many of these types of readings just like this. So we're all set. We're all moving into things. Things are looking good. Things are looking promising. Things are looking uplifting. Okay. There's a plan behind the scenes, right? We're still playing that deception angle, but it's not going to last very much longer. It's kind of just a waiting game right now. We're playing things out. We're letting things go in the way that they need to. And then things are going to turn on its head. Okay? There you go, guys. This is pretty much what I'm getting with almost every country. Okay? Is exactly what you've seen me do here. Kind of revealing my behind-the-scenes things. I usually don't show the tarot, but that's okay. So this is, again, from the tarot's mouth itself. Stop worrying about how things are going. You're in the cycle right now where things need to heat up. Okay? Even in Vedic astrology, December and mid-January is all part of a heating up period, and then things are going to turn around. It's going to flip on its head. Right? The agenda is going to get a pile driver. Right? Dumping it on its head. That's what's going to happen. This is what I'm constantly getting. Everywhere. Okay? So again, guys, you can throw out your country if you want. I'll tell you the same thing. Okay? What about Lithuania? There you go. Okay? So that's basically sharing that there's still some stooges in front of the scenes trying to make things look bleak, trying to make things look very fearful. It's all part of it. It's to say, okay, get these people off their butts. Let's get critical mass going here. We're supposed to make you angry. That's what we're doing. That's our job. That's why we have these stooges in front of the TV telling all these things to panic and to be afraid and blah, 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 until you said, I've had enough. And you've stood up. And now you're working with your soul tribe. And now you're coming together. And now you're doing your work with Spirit. Okay? That's the plan, guys. That's how it works. Okay, I'm not seeing anything surprising out of any country I've looked at. Yep, same thing. Okay, someone's a little bit more drawn out than others, but it's still the exact same thing. Counter forces are everywhere. Stop worrying about this, okay? Just be where you are, work with yourself, work with your family, work with your people, okay? Elevate themselves, educate, inspire, help, support, okay? That's what we're here to do. This is not going to last much longer, but it needs to play itself out. The cycles have to play. It's clockwork, right? This is the nature of it. Okay? Okay. Yeah, Janda says, we got presidential elections in Chile, corrupt communism won. No, they haven't, guys. Like I said, they're still just playing these things out, okay? Communism is going to be a thing of the past. Guys, where we're going in the new earth, you can't have communism, okay? Okay? Where we're going in the new earth, you can't have socialism. Where we're going in the new earth, you cannot have dictatorships. Where we're going in the new earth, you cannot have tyranny. It's all on the way out. Okay? Do you want me to look at Chile right now, Jen? Let's go look at Chile. Let's do this. Okay? Once again, we'll look into the heart of this. Like I said, Janine is definitely the pro at this. But I've been doing tarot for a few years myself, so not as good as her, but she's the queen of tarot, I would call her. Okay? But we'll look into Chile. We'll look into the situation. Okay? So, what is the outlook with Chile right now? What is the outlook pertaining to the new governance that's coming together, where apparently communism has won, right? So what's the outlook of Chile right now? Where is it going in the times ahead, in the short times to come? Okay? Let's take a look at good old Chile. Counterforce Central, guys. Counterforce Central. Okay? The sun is shining, guys. Good times ahead for Chile. Great times ahead for Chile. Listen to your inner being. Big surprises are on the horizon. Okay? This is the near future. Big surprises to be made. Okay? Taking us into something new coming together. Again, more representing the counter forces, taking yourself in a new direction. Do you see how much this is coming up country to country? What is it going to take, guys, for you to stop worrying? Because you're looking at the drama right here. Oh, well, they're talking about this. It's the actors on the stage, blah, 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 blah. Are you looking at what's behind it? Are you looking at the road posts? Are you looking at the signposts? Right? This, again, guys, is what I'm saying. It's a typical reading. I don't care what your country is. I'm always getting stuff like this. Guys, it's sunshine. It's amazing. The counterforces are there. Things are going to be turned around at the right point. Everywhere. Everywhere. Janine's telling you guys the same thing. And yet you're still like this. Well, I don't know. It's just, we have this thing and this thing and blah, blah, blah. Why are you getting into that? You're buying into the melodramas. You're not reading the signposts. Okay? This is why I'm bringing this up to you guys. It's very important. You are unnecessarily putting your fear into these things because you do not have a clue of what's happening behind the scenes. But when you look, you're doing something like this. Get into tarot, guys. It'll tell you things. Meditate on these things, guys. Go into your intuition. It'll tell you these things. This is why I'm not concerned about the times ahead. It'd be a different story if I was saying, oh my God, there's the Tower, and then there's the Ten of Swords, and oh my God, this looks really horrible. But it's nothing like that. Nothing like that. With pretty much every country I've looked into. Nothing like that. At all. No Tower, no Ten of Swords, no death, nothing like that. Okay, it's nothing like that. No country is going in that sense, just, bottoming out. And then just floating like a corpse in the river. That's not what's happening. These countries are going to thrive. They're going to reinvent themselves. They're going to be overhauled. They're going to be transformed within the next couple of months. Oh my God, Brad, are you serious? What else can I tell you? What else can I tell you? This is what I'm getting. Okay? This is why I do not believe in any of the doom and gloom BS that's out there. Because that's not what I'm seeing. I'm even looking for this. I said, show me the doom and gloom. Brad, there is none. There is no doom and gloom. Right? Okay, well, I guess Earth is going into a tyrannical path. No, it's not. It's just playing itself out, and the curtain is going to open. And this is the constant reports I'm giving you through the New Earth Insights every Tuesday. Telling you guys again and again, things are looking up. Things are looking amazing. Well, Brad, when's this going to happen? When the cycle itself plays itself out, because right now it's a time to waking people up and hitting critical mass. And then when we get into January, then we get into February, you're going to see things shift big time. Okay? Joni Petrie is talking about this. Janine is talking about this. Okay? Other great readers are talking about this. People are coming to me and they keep saying, Brad, I'm getting the same thing. Yes. Okay? So where is your justification to worry? When you're seeing all this, just play this out. Let it play itself out. Be here. Be with your soul tribe. Work together during this time. Because yes, this is a transitional time. Yes, we're walking through the tunnel. Some people are floating through the tunnel because they already know this is all going to change. Some people are trudging around the tunnel because they are buying into their own fears. Right? So please, just keep this in mind. I'm really just being emphatic about this because I want you guys to see I have not seen anything about a doom and gloom. No doom and gloom whatsoever. This is why I call 2022 the golden year and 2023 the platinum year. Wonderful things are going to come. We're moving into the new earth. You guys, I wish I could explain the beauty that you're about to see with this new earth that's coming. When I was talking to Jared Rand during our interview, he was admitting it too. So, Brad, I see this brand new earth coming. He said, yeah, I know what you mean. I wish I could emphasize how great this new earth is. I said, I know what you mean, right? He sees it at the same time I do. Okay? So I'm just wondering, why are you guys still in a panic? Why are you guys still worrying? Right? It just doesn't make sense to me. Like I said, this is a transitional time. Make the best of it. Okay? Go within. Work on yourself. Do the healing power just like you did today. Make yourselves great. Make yourselves shine. Okay? Jennifer asks a question. Will free energy be available for everyone in 2022? No. Okay? It's not about free energy. Okay? It's about clean energy. We're not looking for free energy, guys. We're looking for clean energy. Okay? Now, there certainly will be progress leading into the idea of clean energy. Okay? But you're still going to have electric bills and stuff like that, at least for a little bit while longer. Okay? But they are going to start working together with cleaner technology. Like I said, especially in Europe, they're working together with Tesla technology. Okay, this is going to take a few more years to roll out globally. Okay, but there's still going to be some of the old-fashioned power systems that are on the planet right now that are going through overhauls. Okay, but that's going to take a couple of years to transform. Okay, it's not just going to something where you just snap your fingers and say, okay, here's a nuclear plant, let's get it out of here, here's a solar plant in its place. Okay, that takes years, guys. That's not something that just bursts overnight. So no, it's not about the idea of getting free energy. It's the idea of getting clean energy. Okay, clean energy is certainly coming. Okay, I would say as we're getting into the mid-late 2020s, we'll probably see that a lot more. Okay, like I said, I think around Europe and Asia will be the ones that will really get it firstly, and then it will start to trickle over to the West. All right, so there still needs to be some more time for that. All right. Okay. Is 2024 a palladium year? Okay, I guess that's a greater middle. I'm not too sure yet. I haven't really looked too much into 2024 yet. Okay, I'm just looking at 2022 and just a little bit of 2023. Okay, I haven't gone into 2024 yet. I get into 2024 when I get like to the end of 2022. Okay, even with 2023, I'm just getting little bits and pieces here and there. I just kind of go year by year altogether. So ask me again in a year's time about 2024. Okay. Just so you know, guys, there's still 2022 and 2023 are kind of relief years, right? They're relieving years. But something new is going to start up in 2024 and run to 2032, okay? And it's still another hard time, okay? And I don't know how extreme of a hard time it is, okay? But something is basically going to start resurfacing itself. I've talked about the idea that we're really just looking at the final curtain, okay? So this is the end. Right now we're coming to the end of the corruption agenda. Okay, the corruption agenda era is ending. And I think what we're going to be looking at from the next final curtain, from the next phase that's going to come together, is looking at kind of like an overview of where all this came from. Like where this corruption came from, how it got here on the planet. Right, we may see supernatural events taking place as well too. This may also represent the idea of extraterrestrials. Okay, so it's hard to say. It's not really giving me that much answers pertaining to 2024 to 2032. Okay, which I've referred to as the final curtain. Okay? That's truly the grand finale. Once we get out of 2032, everything else is clear sailing from there, right up into 2038. Okay? In 2037, 2038, the harvest time. Okay? The beginning of a new age. All right. So, actually, no, hang on. Elizabeth says, Dear Brad, do I have blockages which hold me back to my full abilities? Yes, you do. And this is why I'm teaching you the idea of doing the healing power. Okay? So you're clearing away those blockages. Okay? So the whole idea in that sense is not being able to trust your insight. There's also the importance in that sense you're taking good care of your body. But it's also important in that sense that you're supporting yourself a lot more. You need to get on your side a lot more. You need to be less assuaged by what other people are thinking or doing. That's preventing you from moving to where you know you want to go. And that's much more of a freer path. So keep working with the healing power today. Okay, that's going to help you out, Elizabeth. All right. David of Shield says, Brad, when will the corruption and greed come to a head and everything flowing like water? I've already told you. Okay, go back to what I just shared. From May with Love, question, I have been applying for new jobs, but no luck so far. Is there a good reason for this? I am currently a teacher. All right. So the whole idea is that don't just go out for random jobs, guys. Okay. You need to spend some time where you are doing manifestation work. Okay. I have talked about a simple exercise on my YouTube channel called the 5-minute focus. So from May with Love, what I would suggest you do is you're going into meditation. Okay. And I want you to see yourself in the ideal spot, in the ideal career, not just a job, okay? We got to get out of that mundane mentality of just looking for a job. That's not freeing you. I want you to do work that lights your soul on fire. I want you to do work that just brings so much joy to your heart. And you're going into meditation and you're seeing the end result of what that joyful spark is. You're seeing yourself already there. You're seeing yourself already doing the work. You're seeing how happy it's making you and the people that you're working alongside with as a teacher. Okay? So you're looking at something that really just touches your heart. And it's your greatest manifestation. And you're seeing how it's benefiting everybody else, not just you. And that's how we optimize the manifestation. So we create an optimized manifestation of saying, I'm already in this perfect spot. I'm already seeing the building that I'm in. I'm seeing the classroom that I'm in. I'm seeing the children that I'm working with. I'm seeing the people I'm working alongside. And my God, is it beautiful. All right? That's what you're getting completely in love with. And now, you finish up that meditation. You release that intention. And now you're feeling guided by the heart. And now you know exactly where you want to go. Okay, now you know exactly what you want to do. So yeah, this feels familiar. This is kind of what I'm getting the impulse here. I'm joining this place. Okay, and it feels like this person I'm talking to. Okay, you're following your intuition. So again, you're just pumping all of that pure emotional feeling because you're saying, this is wonderful. This is what I love. It's what I love. It's what I love. And then you're sending it out. Okay, and then it'll come back to you. It'll be unmistakable about where you feel you end up. Don't just start throwing out random resumes, guys. That's so disempowering. Okay, go to the place that you know your heart belongs. If you are on my channel, that is what I teach you guys. I don't just tell you go and do mundane things and have mundane manifestations and do these random things that you are not behind. You got to spark out your joy. You got to spark out your love and manifest that. Meditate on that. Make it happen. See your greatness, not your mediocrity. All right? Okay, guys, so before we conclude now, we're going to do the group healing. Okay, so this is now, we're finished with Q&A now. Thank you very much, everybody. Okay, now we're going to do the group healing of the healing power. Okay, so what I want you to do right now is I want you to get yourselves in a preparation state. Okay, so placing your hands on the center of your chest, and I say, who is this for? Who is this healing power for? Is it for you and for somebody else? Is it for you in a group? Is it for you in the entire world? Okay, so I want you to ask yourself that question, who is this for right now? Okay, it's obviously going to be for you, okay? But who else is included? Is it your parents? Is it your friends? Is it a community, right? Who is it for? Okay, so just put that in your mind right now. This is dedicated towards this person or this group, okay? So deep cleansing breaths. Okay, closing your eyes now, making your heart transparent, seeing the spirit star contained in your heart. Now expanding it, expanding that spirit star, and saying it's getting brighter and brighter, 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 it's getting brighter and brighter. Okay? As you're making your light brighter, you're seeing the light of the others that you're working together with, if that's your intention, just being as bright as your own. Okay, and I want you now just to focus, making that light brighter and brighter alongside anybody else who you may be doing this work with. Okay, do this now. Okay. Be blessed, everyone. Be blessed, dearest sons and daughters of the Mother and Father God. And now I want you to feel all of that energy that you've been radiating outwards, starting to bring it back now, starting to reabsorb it back into the heart. And again, you're saying, I am better and better. 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 Putting that deeply in your heart. And you may be doing this for others as well too, just seeing their love back in their heart as well. And we end, I am perfection. Okay? And everyone else you're working with, they are perfection. Okay, deep breath in. Deep breath out. And that's the healing power. Okay, guys? Repetition, repetition, repetition. Keep working with it. Okay? Whether you're doing it with yourself or whether you're doing it with others, just keep repeating it. Most importantly, work with yourself first. And then you can help others as you become clean and clear. All right? Thank you, everybody, for being here today for New Earth TV Live. Okay, so we'll be back tomorrow with the next day of cord removal healing. And of course, I will have New Earth Insights here on Tuesday. So feel free to tune into that. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Have wonderful holidays wherever you are in the world. And I'll speak to you again in another perspective of the now. Take care. Thank you very much for checking out the New Earth Teachings YouTube channel. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And you can check out the websites, newearthteachings.com, where you can order a private session, 3 questions by email, EQ method, and a lot more. And you can also check out healingcodecards.com, where you can grab your mind deck, your body deck, and of course the brand new Body Deck Special Edition. All of these are available in digital editions as well. And you can also get a shirt just like this through healingcodeshop.com, where you can experience the healing codes in apparel form. So feel free to check out these websites. Thank you so much, and I'll speak to you again in the next video. Be well.